Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 13. Sorry, my camera died and I am now having to film on my phone. I was expecting this to be a sit-down camera kind of video with my nice camera here, with my tripod looking a little janky, but sadly she died. So we're gonna have to film this on the phone. And I don't know how much storage I have, so let us get this show on the road. I was tagged by my friend Sam. I will link Sam's video down below. This is the Would You Rather book tag, and I will link the original creators as well. So let us get started. Number 1, never read more than one book from the same author, and you can't reread, or read only books from your favorite author or an author of your choice. I'm gonna go with multiple authors, one book per author. I feel like this gives me a better chance of reading different genres, different themes, different everything. And if I guess if I had to pick an author to choose from, I would probably choose Ali Hazelwood. But I'm gonna go with the answer of choosing multiple authors and reading only one book per author. Read a book with an unlikable main character or your favorite character dies. I'm gonna go, y'all are gonna call me like sadistic here, but I'm gonna go with your favorite character dies. Sam made a really good point. A lot of times in books lately, especially, there's like this trope of like really important characters dying and then all of a sudden they're resurrected and like their death really doesn't mean anything. I love a good punch to the gut, like make me sob into my pages, talking about a character dying. So I'm gonna go with that one. And I would like them to stay dead, please. Number 3, start your library from scratch, but you can't rebuy any of the books that were on your shelves before, or never be allowed to add a new book to it. I'm gonna go with start from scratch, and I mean, it says rebuy any of the books that were on your shelves before. Does that mean like my original copy of The Hunger Games, can I get like a new special edition of The Hunger Games? Like, I don't know how I feel about that one, but I'm gonna just restart because I want my shelves to grow. And I have a lot of books that I want to unhaul still, so I think we're gonna have to just restart. Number 4, your favorite author never publishes anything new or only publishes bad books from now on. I'm gonna go with nothing new. Like, why taint my memory of them? I'm just gonna have to say, I don't even know who my favorite author is right now, so off the top of my head I'm not like thinking of anyone in specific, but if I thought of someone like, again, I just reread The Hunger Games, so that's why The Hunger Games is on my mind, and you're sitting on top of it right now. But if Suzanne Collins just never published anything else, which I know she has published other books besides The Hunger Games books, but if she just never published anything outside of The Hunger Games, I would be happy that they weren't terrible books that made me not think of her the same. I don't remember what numbers I'm on, so we're just going to read the questions. Would you rather read only one of your favorite genres or read as widely as you want except in that one genre? So my favorite genre is either fantasy or horror, just like Sam. And I'm gonna say, like for this, I'll say fantasy. So either I can only read in fantasy as widely as I want, or read anything except fantasy. I'm gonna go read only fantasy because fantasy can be such a wide genre, and also like I just need that escapism, and I feel like fantasy is my number one escapism kind of place, so we'll go with that one. Would you rather be stranded forever on a deserted island with a full library or still live in a society but books have disappeared? I'm gonna go the deserted island because, well, like here's my thing, I don't like bugs but I'm gonna miss books so much if they disappeared tomorrow, and I guess in this world we can't write more and like fix that problem. I think I'm gonna have to go no books, and I know that's like blasphemous on a book channel, but I do not like bugs, and I would not want to live on a deserted island with, that's like my number one thing I'm thinking of when I watch those like Naked and Afraid and all that. I'm like, I could do this minus the bugs, so we're gonna stick with that one. Sci-fi fantasy, read only 5 series but they're unfinished, or read only thick standalones with a bunch of info dumping. That one's painful. I think I'm gonna go with standalones because at least they'll be wrapped up. Like if I have 5 series that I can start and none of them are finished and are not going to be finished, that's really frustrating. And yeah, I guess I'll just have to deal with some info dumping. Mystery always gets book twist spoiled, or they have an open ending slash the killer isn't caught. I really hate open endings in mystery thrillers. I guess I would rather have things spoiled for me, which is not an invitation to spoil things for me. Let's make that very clear. But I would rather have things get spoiled for me than everything be an open ending, because that just pisses me off. Historical romance. Great love story but historical inaccuracy, or toxic or meh love story but great historical world building. I just care about the romance and historical romance. I don't really care. I mean, like, I like the setting and kind of like sometimes the language usage, like if there's an accent or something like that. I don't want to sound like I like old how people spoke, but sometimes that's really hard for me to read. That's what I mean by that. I'm gonna say great love story but historical inaccuracy. Sorry. Read a book that the best characters slash plot writing but none of the others. Read a book that has the best characters slash plot slash writing but none of the others. Does that mean like a good book with the best characters, the best plot, or the best writing but not good? Okay, I think I get this one. I would rather have a book with good characters than good plot and writing, because characters make or break everything for me. I am such a character reader. I could read a plotless book with great characters and it'd be a 5-star. So I'm gonna go with the best characters. I think I read that one correctly. Would you rather have a friend who loses your books or mistreats them? Stains, breaks the spine. I'm gonna go with just flat out loses them, because I mean, no, you know what? I'm gonna go with mistreats them. I would definitely give that friend a strong talking to, but I don't care about broken spines. Stains happen. Like, I treat my books well, but if something happens to them, I'm not like, oh, I have to go buy another copy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, books are meant to be loved. Books are meant to be kind of withered on the edges and stuff. It doesn't bother me. So I'd be fine with that, but I would say, hey, can we treat my belongings better? Would you rather never be allowed to visit a bookstore again or be banned from all the libraries in the world? Bookstore for sure. I love the library. I need to utilize it more. I will be utilizing it more in 2026. And yeah, I mean, I can get all the books that I really want at the library. So if I was banned from every single one in the world, that would be so frustrating and so disheartening. So we're gonna just buy bookstores. Bye. Would you rather everyone hate your favorite books or everyone love the books you hate? I'm gonna say everyone hate my favorite books, because I feel like sometimes, like with the ACOTAR books, it gets a little much when everyone in the freaking world and their mother is talking about them, which I know that's not true. I know there's a lot of people who don't like ACOTAR, and it's just like a little bit much and a little bit annoying. So I'm just gonna, not like those people are annoying, but it's annoying when you can't get any other recommendations. So I'm gonna go with people hate my favorite books, because I just would rather not have to deal with that. Would you rather only listen to audiobooks narrated by the worst narrator slash Mickey Mouse, or only read physical books in terrible lighting? I'm gonna have to go with the bad lighting. I cannot do a bad narrator. I will listen to the first 30 seconds of a book, and if the narrator is bothering me, it's gone. I'd rather just read it physically. Would you rather books from a same series slash collection who don't match, or read books printed in a tiny font? I hate tiny font. It just like, because then the pages have like just blocks of text that are so big. But it does bother me when things don't match, especially heights of books don't match. Like, that really bothers me. But I'm gonna say don't match, because it makes it harder for me to read and less likely to read if the font is smaller. But if the front covers don't match or the sizes don't match, that's not as big of a deal. Would you rather never post another YouTube video or never watch YouTube ever again? That's easy for me. I would rather never post again. I would miss it so much. I've been doing this for over 10 years, but I love my friends on here so much, and I love like big channels like Good Mythical Morning and stuff like that. And I watch YouTube and I don't watch TV. So like, it would be like taking away a giant part of my entertainment in my life. So I would just never post again, which makes me sad, but I have to remember these are hypothetical. So, and the last part is tag other people. So I will be tagging Kayla, Janaea, and Faye. I will tag those 3. I will link them down below. And thank you so much for watching. I hope my sass was not too much for you in this video. All in good fun, all hypothetical questions. And yeah, so I am also scratching the crap out of my back on this Christmas tree. But yes, So thank you so much for tuning in to Vlogmas Day 13. How have we made it 13 days with videos every single day? I don't know. Hopefully tomorrow will be an actual vlog because I'm going shopping and doing some other things, and I'm off tomorrow, which is Saturday. So hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow is an actual vlog for Vlogmas. You know what I'm saying? But we'll have to see. I don't know if it'll be another sit down video or what. Hopefully it'll be a vlog, but I will talk to you tomorrow when I see you there. So thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. We're almost at 800 subscribers, which is